Hey everyone, it's Nick with Liberty Outdoors here, doing a walkthrough video of our Freedom 2 kayak. That's our 13-foot flagship model with the upgraded stadium seat and foot-operated rudder system. So we'll start up here at the front. Pretty standard. You've got your drain plug and a handle, and then you've got a storage hatch that is self-contained and has its own scupper plug, so you can easily run it as a live well. Up here you've got your mounting bar. Included with the Freedom 2 package are two ram mounts, the 1-inch ball and the 1.5-inch ball, which goes with your ram mounts rod holder that also comes with the package. Then of course you've got your rudder operating system. It is toe operated, which means it's the top half of the pedal that moves to control the rudder, and you can change the location of the pedal here by unlocking and then relocking it. You got your small front center console. All the hatches on this are sealed, and the reason I say small is that opens it up right here for all of this standing area in front of the seat. With 4 scupper holes, it is reinforced and it's really easy to stand in. I just hopped up into it. The water's really shallow here, but still, I mean, I have no problem standing all the way to one of the edges. Then we get to the seat, an aluminum frame seat with a high-low position. So drop it down if you're in the wind or you're wanting to get a little bit more stability, and then raise it up for a little bit more comfort. I kind of like it in the high position myself. And you've got your D-rings to strap the seat into so you don't lose it. And then on the side we've got these handy little bungees, and you can put your tackle boxes right in here, the smaller clear ones. Along the side here you've got your slot for either a paddle or a stakeout pole on both sides, and then put your paddle in and just run the bungee over the little point. In the back here you've got your 2 flush rod holders, as well as gear tracks up here, 2 in the front and 2 gear tracks in the back as well. I've got our 20-quart cooler in here right now, which fits both sideways and lengthways, but obviously you can pull that out and use the bungee storage area back here, again with scupper plugs and self-contained. So if you wanted to use it as some kind of live well, you could. Then we get to the back storage hatch, which is hull storage. It opens into the whole hull, so you can store anything in there. I've got a little catch bag here that mounts on to these buttons. And then of course at the back we've got the rudder, and the rudder can be raised and lowered with the string over here on the side. The rudder's not spring loaded to either stay raised or to center, and that's intentional so that it allows you to have maximum control over the rudder as far as direction, and then also as far as keeping it up or down. You can just kind of, you don't have to be as worried about water depth and all of a sudden getting shallow, because the rudder can knock and raise by itself. It's free to move up and down. One of the other features I want to highlight is our included toe operated rudder controls. So I'm only in a little bit of wind right now, but if I was drift fishing, I wanted to keep casting at this bank, I can put my paddle up and just use the foot controls to make sure that I'm always facing the direction that I want to be facing. And they're super easy to use, and obviously they come in handy if you're drift fishing with the wind, but when you're paddling against the wind, being able to use the rudder to keep yourself straight and make the same paddle stroke on both sides allows you to conserve a lot of energy. You're not going to tire one side of your body out triple paddling on the right and then matching on the left. And the rudder is just a huge asset, and it's included with our Freedom 1 and Freedom 2 models. Now that I've landed, another feature that I wanted to talk about real quick are our scupper plugs. In the Freedom 2, the scupper plugs are oversized, which is really nice. It means the seal's really good, they're really strong, they're really durable, they're not as easy to lose, and they're much easier to remove. I have no worries about pulling this out many times, breaking that seal, and not losing the integrity of the scupper, or also breaking this little top part right here. And one of the things I love most about our Freedom 2 kayak is I love to be able to stand when I'm fishing, whether you're sight casting or just getting an idea of your surroundings, what the bottom looks like. And the stability in the Freedom 2 kayak is phenomenal. I do tours out of this, and sometimes I'll end up basically just running it like a paddleboard. Now, I'm in really shallow water here, so I'm able to just push myself around, but the stability is phenomenal. It gives you the chance to look around. I mean, I can turn around fully and get to the back of the kayak without any problems or feeling like, you know, I'm gonna go over or anything like that. And I would encourage anyone who's interested in this or any of our kayaks to reach out to us, and we'll get you in contact with someone who can get you into one and get a demo and see if it works for you. I think you're really gonna like them. And that's kind of a general walkthrough of our Freedom 2 kayak. Like I said, 13 feet long, about 34 inches wide at its widest point, weighs about 85 pounds with the chair in it, not the cooler of course, and it's just a really great way to get out on the water, to have access to everything you need, and to feel real comfortable in whatever kind of situation you're going to encounter.